Hey everyone, greetings from Mr. Art Filmscope again. Today, we're exploring Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, the recently released Young Sheldon spin-off that opens a completely new chapter and moves us away from the Coopers. Fans are getting precisely what they've been waiting for with this show, which features everything from young love to family conflict and lots of laughter along the way. Let's get started. One of the show's stars commented that,
Did you say to her?
Nothing. Georgie told me. Wait, what did you say?
main character no longer needs a cameo in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. The title of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage hints at the peculiar plot of the show. The sitcom is essentially a reverse love story, much like How I Met Your Mother. Mandy and Georgie are happily married and beginning to establish a life for themselves with their infant son Cece in the Young Sheldon finale. An older, more resentful Georgie mentioned her ex-wife in passing into sibling realignment, episode 23 of season 11 of The Big Bang Theory. As a result, the offshoot had to reconcile these two disparate representations. Numerous Young Sheldon characters made a comeback to continue Georgie and Mandy's narrative in season 1 of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Meemaw's latest gambling plan demonstrated that she never really learned from her incarceration for operating an illegal betting room in Young Sheldon season 7. Mary, meanwhile, was more difficult to get along with because of her growing religiosity. In a similar vein, George's disobedient sister Missy persisted in having arguments with her mother, Mary, which indirectly paved the way for Missy's turbulent life path throughout The Big Bang Theory. The eponymous star of Young Sheldon was the only main character absent, and it was understandable why. Sheldon was the main character of Young Sheldon, and by the end of The Big Bang Theory, the main character of that program as well. It would have been simple for Sheldon to overshadow Georgie and Mandy's story because of his large personality, which tends to dominate proceedings. The best episode of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 1 actually demonstrated that Mandy's younger brother Connor, the show's breakthrough star, ultimately outperformed the titular pair. Therefore, it seemed sense to keep Sheldon out of the spotlight while the audience was becoming engrossed in Georgie and Mandy's story. However, Sheldon's absence is also justified by an in-universe narrative. According to Sheldon in the sibling realignment, he and his older brother have been embroiled in a multi-decade conflict for years and have stopped communicating as a result. Although the exact moment of Sheldon and George's separation is unknown, their disagreement stems from their responses to their father's passing. Reagan Revord, who plays Missy, told people that Sheldon's reappearance in season 2 of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage wouldn't really make sense because of this. That would be a lot of fun, but I feel like because they are sticking to the Big Bang Theory lore and everything, because the whole thing in the Big Bang Theory is Georgie and Sheldon don't talk, because they kind of have a rift between them after George dies, according to Revord. That concludes my analysis of the first marriage between Georgie and Mandy. Is this spin-off merely following in Young Sheldon's footsteps, or do you think it can stand alone? Leave a comment below with your ideas. I'd love to hear them. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this post for more reviews and analysis on Mr. Art Filmscope. See you at the following one.